Cole Jones.
One more time. Sorry, take two.
I'm Frances Cole Jones.
Keith Douglas.
Okay, hi. How are you two tonight?
Great, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so I believe you're getting honored here tonight, and that's good news, right?
It is good news
And why is it good news for you?
because the animals are so desperately important, and I'm not good at rescuing them. My husband rescues them. He is the rescuer. I cry when they're hurt, so I'm much better at raising money and raising awareness. So that's what I've decided to be in charge of.
Frances is an excellent companion for rescuing. She puts her hands in and gets dirty, and it's a lot of fun.
But I do cry.
It's I'm getting goosepimples here because it is a sad. We can't say it's not a happy moment if an animal gets hit by a car.
Right.
And when we then really think about the whole thing, if this was the animal planet before us, possibly, who knows? But
if it weren't for us, if it weren't for humans, we wouldn't be rescuing the animals.
And that as well. Well, they also have sometimes they don't get along themselves.
We have happy rescues.
Yeah.
Happy rescue. So give us a nice rescue story.
Sure. Well, an osprey dives into the koi pond in someone's backyard and gets tangled in the monofilament that the owner has laid across the pond to prevent those kinds of things. And we come and we untangle the osprey and release it again, into the air, have its, give it some freedom.
Do you think the koi and the animal are having a conversation when they're there?
No, I think the osprey wants to eat the koi, and the owner is, conflicted.
All right. How about yourself? What is one that you were supportive?
My favorite one was we got a call about a deer. We heard he was salivating and they thought he was rabid, but it turned out that he just hit his head on a swing set, and so he was confused and he was knocked out. So we injected him and we took him into the rescue center, and by the next morning his head had cleared, he felt great, and he was able to be released. So that was beautiful. That was a happy thing.
That's a happy reality happy ending, and animals are us.
Yes.
And,
right. We are
for
animals.
example, I was involved with a series called The Brain series on Channel 13, and we had a similar situation. Somebody had gotten hit, actually in a swing set situation. I swear to God. So and they noticed, and actually he became mentally unstable,
Concussed.
and then they realized and PET scanned his brain and saw that part of the reason actually he got out of because he had done some not nice things as a result of that through his stress and strain. Okay, actually he became freed because they realized by going through a concussionary situation that might have an effect on the way you live your life. And that was the story.
No,
Sounds similar.
Very similar.
Very similar to this poor deer.
Yeah.
So.
We got a lot of deer on
Cars and swing sets, they take out a lot of animals.
All right, last two quick questions. Thank you very much for sharing. But what's good news for you? Our show's called Good News. We just focused on that positive content.
The good news is how many people want to call the rescue center. They are invested in helping the animals. They are so happy when we turn up, and they're so willing to donate afterwards. So we're incredibly grateful for that.
Beautiful. Yourself?
Well, I think the good news is fundraisers like this, where people can get together from different walks of life and commit to one thing, and that's the care and rehabilitation of wildlife. I think it's important.
Beautiful. Okay, last question, just because we're extremely involved with world peace, and we need to be peaceful with the animal kingdom as well. It's a part of us, and September 21st is the International Day of Peace, and we recognize animals on that day as well. And I've asked thousands of people what peace means to them. So I'd like to ask you too, what does peace mean to you?
Oh my goodness. Well, especially in light of the events in Orlando, Florida today, I think peace has to do with all of us consider who we are, and we are one. We are all one people, and I think that we should be tolerant and forgiving and caring. And so I think peace is love, and and I think that it's never ending. So we keep trying. That's it.
Nice to say this.
I think it's love and acceptance for every sentient being, no matter how big or how small.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.